Welcome to Strange Planet. I wanted to do a comparison. Okay, I have right here in my possession, as you know, I'm a big Star Wars enthusiast, and I have all of these lightsabers. Right. So what I have here is I want to talk about the three kinds of lightsabers I own, and I want to share them with you to see if there's something you may want to like pick up. Um, I have here two lightsabers representing two saber companies that are out there. One is Saberforge, and the name of this one here is called The Chosen. And then this one down here, well, this was the Manticore, but what I did was this is from a company called Ultrasabers, which I've shown off before. I changed the LEDs inside from blue to red. You could do that. You can actually order the actual LEDs from Ultrasabers and change up the color if you're, like I had blue in that one. Now it's red. So, and I even bought a new coupler here that looks a lot like the Darth Maul one, except it's all black. So I just wanted to make this look more dark. But this was initially the Manticore. Now it's something else. I don't know. What I have here is one of the first lightsabers I owned, which is the Luke Skywalker lightsaber from A New Hope by Hasbro. Now, Hasbro kind of like started all of this a few years ago with Master Replicas, which is a company that kind of like gave all of its props to Hasbro, and now Hasbro's doing it. So when I first got this, I was like really excited. Like I was like, wow, this. I mean, if you look at it, right, it's the exact replica of the Anakin of the Skywalker lightsaber from A New Hope. You know, well, how could you tell it's A New Hope? Because of the activation switch. As you could see, the activation switch here. See that, right? Is has this little bubbly thing, whereas the sabers afterwards, the ones from Empire Strikes Back and even Revenge of the Sith, and all the way to the last movie, Episode 7, The Force Awakens, it's a different kind of pattern here. It's not this at all. But the original one but it's supposed to be the same lightsaber regardless. So I remember buying this and just loving how it activated, how the blue just came right up, you know. You can hear pretty cool. The sound comes out from here. There's a little hook here, whatever. But you can't remove the blade. The blade is like solidly stuck in there. You can't do it. Now, Hasbro, to be fair, made lightsabers afterwards for the blade to be removable, so you could just show off the hilt. Having said that, I'm going to put this down, and I'm going to show you what next came in line, which is the Ultrasabers. Now, again, this thing is pretty awesome. It's a company, Ultrasabers, and they've been around for a while already, and they make these really good, sturdy, combat-ready lightsabers. You see, what makes this different from the Luke Skywalker one here from Hasbro is that to show the activation of the lightsaber coming up, the light coming up, there's LEDs stringed along this, which makes it not very combat. Like, you can't really fight with them because you'll blow a bulb, one of the LEDs in there if you hit it hard enough. But with these, you don't have to worry about that. The tubes are hollow or filled with some kind of cellophane. So, having said that, this is the Manticore Dark version, and I have the blade right here for it. It's empty. You see, look, nothing. You see? All right, so I'm gonna put this in just like that, and see that? It's a red blade. As you can see, it has a flash-on clash feature to mimic when you see that flash of light when the lightsabers fight. You might have seen this. Hold on. When it locks. Alright? So it's pretty good. It has a nice little... This is a cool feature to it. Now, if I was to put the Luke Skywalker lightsaber next to it, can see that there is somewhat of a brightness. Ooh, look at, ooh, dark light, dark light, dark light. Now, the last one I have here, I have a couple more, but the last one I have is this baby right here, which is the Saberforge Chosen. I've shown this off before. Alright, so there's a cellophane in the tube of this, so you just connect it there. Right? And now what's interesting about this is you got to remove the plug.
Supercore Crimson.
It talks to you. Then you turn it on. Now, as you can see, this thing is bright. Now, that's because green is a brighter color in the whole spectrum of things, if you think about it. It's brighter than blue. It's brighter than red. Definitely brighter than red. And, you know, it's an awesome blade. And it has a mechanism inside it where you can control the vibration. You see how it vibrates, how it pulsates here? You can actually control the length of that or the intensity of that, which is pretty cool. So that's one thing that Saberforge offers. Ultrasabers offers it too, but you got to program it by connecting it to a computer, and they have a software program for it, which is fine if you're, you know, if you can do that. But just keep in mind that this is it. Now, if I were to compare this and put it up with the red Ultrasaber, you know, as you can see, the Ultrasaber is not pulsating because I don't have that program. But it does have the flash on clash, which is pretty hot. So, now, which one has been my favorite personally? I love both Ultrasabers and Saberforge. They both have different things to offer, in my opinion. Like Saberforge, I don't know. Well, you know, this particular lightsaber, I don't know. This is the only Saberforge one I have so far. But it seems like this one has more of a easy grip. Or, you know, because it's a little smaller. Look at the size comparison. This is a bit bigger, you know, like you could tell. You know? Not that it's clunky or clumsy to hold. You could, it still has a good grip. But I just kind of like how this feels in my hand. You know, it feels more, I don't know, like I can hold it in my hand. This thing is really strong and bright. Okay, like you could tell. There's no joking around with this thing. I like the grip of it. It feels awesome. It feels like I can, you know, fight or, and you could duel with this because there's no LEDs. Again, you know, and this pulsating thing that just makes for great pictures. When I take a picture with your Jedi costume for Halloween or whatever, and you're ready to go and you hold this, forget about it. It looks so authentic in a photograph. Just have them not take the flash. Turn the flash off on the camera. Okay. So this is the lightsaber. This is the Saberforge Chosen. All right. So I'll put the link down below if you want to check it out. And that's it with this. Now here's the thing with these lightsabers. Okay, let's be real. Okay, I'm gonna be real. They cost a lot. They do. This one ran me about like a little over $300. This one ran me around about the same price. Now I didn't buy them all at the same time. But you know, obviously there was time periods of you know, that I can do these things. You can pick these up. Just prepare to spend quite a bit of money for them. But you get what you pay for. And that's the saying. That's how the saying goes. And let me tell you, these guys don't disappoint. They're awesome. So, you know, if you're really into lightsabers, if you're a lightsaber enthusiast like me, that loves to collect the different kinds from the Star Wars universe and stuff like that, I would definitely recommend going to ultrasabers.com or saberforge.com, or you could go to your local Toys R Us and get a Hasbro for $120, sometimes more, you know, and you get all of these. You get all of these lightsabers. Oh my goodness, you got lightsabers all over the place. When I was a little kid, I used to use sticks, but they didn't have anything like this back then. They had the flashlight thing from 1977 when the first film came out. Remember the flashlight thing, you old fogies? You know what I'm talking about. What do you think of these lightsabers? Talk to me. Let me know what you think about the Saberforge, the Ultrasabers, and Hasbro Star Wars replicas lightsabers. So, you know, let me know what you guys think. Comment below and offer me your thoughts so that we can continue on with the world of Strange Planet. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.